Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lever Talks. My name is Rob, and today we are talking about Max Blessed Holloway. Just before we start this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It'll help me out. And if you hit that little bell, it'll also notify you the next time I drop a video like this, so you are up to date on all my recent content. So I want to talk about Max Holloway today. And the reason why is I don't think Max Holloway gets enough attention for what the man has accomplished. So I'm just going to go through some basic stats of him, and we'll see where the video takes us, okay? So first of all, I just want to say, if you didn't see the Yair Rodriguez fight, Max Holloway Yair Rodriguez fight on UFC Fight Night last weekend, November 13th, it was an absolute war, and Max Holloway always puts on a fucking hell of a fight, right? I'll show a few clips right now.
Right hand got through. Center of the octagon, Holloway. Rodriguez finding a hole for... Nicely done. Oh, up kick. Wow. In the record for significant strikes thrown in his last outing in January on Fight Island against Calvin Cater. Tough to... Guy. He's not going to be intimidated, and he keeps finding them a couple of times now.
Oh, nice. Right. There's Max starting to go.
One thing I think we're going to see, though, is because of the... Well... But as the fight progresses and he breaks him down, then he can start putting it together.
Man, Yair is just standing right in the...
Yep. Max Holloway's in his knocked out. That was now fated.
It was an absolute dogfight. Max Holloway obviously got decision victory, but you know what? Yeah, Rodriguez came out. He had been off for a couple years, and he came out like he hadn't been away from the cage for like a week, right? It was absolutely insane. So Max Blessed Holloway, 5'11", 145 pounds, fights in the featherweight division. He's obviously got 69-foot reach, fights out of Orthodox. If we look at the man's record, okay, let's look at his record in the last, say, I don't know, 10 fights. We've got obviously the Yair Rodriguez fight that he won, and then he, which was a war, the Calvin Catar fight, an absolute war dogfight again, and then the two fights after that were the Volkanovski fights, which he lost both fights, but again, that was both title contenderships. And then he fought Frankie Edgar for defending his title before that. And then he fought Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, sorry. That was their second fight, I believe. And then he had the Brian Ortega fight before that, which was again a fantastic fight. There's a José Aldo fight, and then another José Aldo fight, and then Anthony Pettis, and then Ricardo Lamas, and then Jeremy Stevens, Charles Oliveira, Cub Swanson, Cole Miller. These are all wins too, guys. These are continuous consecutive wins. Akira Karasani, Clay Collard, Andre Philly, and Will Chope. And then that's when the last fight to that was August 17th, 2013, which was the Conor McGregor fight, which he obviously lost. Now, Max Holloway, he's only he was born in 91, so that makes him 29, 30. He's a young dude. I mean, he's really only coming into his prime, and I think with him taking a new approach to kind of like not sparring and getting hit less, like I think it brings him to another level within the fight game. Like I really think he is. Like, so let's look at some of the accomplishments that the man has had. I think he's like landed over 3,000 significant strikes, I think was his most recent record. I haven't got the final stats on this, but like highest significant strike rate in the UFC history. That's like most strikes attempted in UFC history, most strikes landed in fight UFC history. These are all Calvin Catar fight. Most significant strikes landed in a UFC record. Most significant body strikes landed in any UFC history. Most significant head strikes landed in UFC history. Most distance strikes landed. Most significant head strikes. I think I said that one. Most significant strikes attempted. Most significant strike landed. Like the list goes on. He's had the most stoppage victories in UFC featherweight division history. Most KOs, TKOs in featherweight division, most wins in the UFC featherweight division, most fights in the UFC featherweight division, as it becomes a tongue twister after a while, longest winning streak of UFC featherweight division history, longest winning streak in UFC history. I think he's tied with John Jones, Demetrius Johnson, GSP, and Khabib. First American to win UFC Featherweight Championship. He's had many performance of the nights, 4 performance of the nights, 5 fight of the nights. He's had knockout of the night, and he's also been obviously the interim UFC champion and the featherweight champion. I just do not think this man gets enough recognition and enough respect. He seems so down to earth as well. That's the thing. Like, if you see him like just skateboarding down the street, like, he's just a regular dude, and I really think that he doesn't get enough attention because he doesn't have a huge crazy personality and screaming and being abusive at people. He's not seen throughout the same eyes, but you know what, he puts on a show and he delivers every single time. I really want to see him fight Volkanovski again under this new mindset of his, of like no sparring during camp and then coming out really fresh, like not hit. I mean, Volkanovski is a champ. There is no doubt. He has the skills. He's one of the best featherweights there are, but I think I wouldn't mind seeing Volkanovski go up a weight to fight somewhere in lightweight. It would be probably quite interesting for him. He's a bulkier dude anyway. I'm surprised he even makes weight for 145, and then just leave that division for Max Holloway to reign still for the next however many years. I want to see Max get paid. I really do. I wouldn't mind him seeing a Conor McGregor rematch just so Holloway can get paid. That's what I would ideally like to see. I think that would be a great outcome. But again, just a quick video. I really just wanted to highlight some of the big key things Max Holloway has delivered for the UFC and for the fight viewership. Like, make sure you tune into his next fight, whatever that may be. In my opinion, it should be a title fight, but let's see how the featherweight division flushes out. Thanks for watching this episode. Hats off for Max Holloway on this one, and I'll see you on the next one.